It should be. We should be live. I always say that, and then like whenever you look back at the VOD, it's like, "Oh, we're live." Yeah.
I'm looking.
I see the video. It says it's upcoming, so it should just kind of kick in.
I don't see it.
No, we gotta wait a minute. So I guess if it's Fennec is.
Oh, here we go.
Hi everybody, and welcome to another great.
Oh wait, no, wait. I don't think we're ready yet.
I don't think we're. Oh wait.
Wait.
Okay, I'm seeing it's up here, but it's on the channel, but it says notify me.
Okay.
Okay, it's working.
Starting at 303 and 204.
Hi everybody, welcome to another DBM cast, number 12. Yes, I always say this, but you guys keep asking for more. This time, I always say that we're in for a very special treat. But we are in for a very special treat today because we've got our second, not first, True was the first, our second special guest. So I will let the special guest introduce themselves.
Want to, though.
Well, you gotta. This is how the cast goes.
You want me to introduce yourself for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
All right. So we have the absolute loser parking external. He makes some decent sprite arts that he steals ideas from me, and some thumbnails sometimes. He's pretty good. Yeah, he steals ideas.
Yeah.
He just made Brad versus Rando. Oh, not Brad. Fucking Asgore versus Rando art. Pretty good. You check it out. He's pretty good. Cormac is already saying I should win.
Agree.
I have bad news.
Sorry. It's okay. Anyway, so today on DBM Cast, as you might notice, we're finally covering anime again. I think we haven't had anime on since like Father Big Mom. And what was that? Like cast number 4? So it's been a while. So today we have two characters who nearly everyone should be familiar with watching this. We have Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen, and as you might imagine, the Jujutsu Kaisen themselves are going to be representing Yuji. And then
No, I'd win.
Denji from Chainsaw
The
Man,
Chainsaw Man, the greatest hero that ever lived, the
Represented
one
by him.
who will solo JJK, no diff.
and we have Germ as well.
Hola.
And we have me, the guy who sounds like the warden from Super Jail, apparently, according to a bunch of people. So,
Are you kidding?
You don't at all. You don't at all.
thank you. Goodness, if Yuji loses
I hear it.
this, I'm gonna go Gojo Among Us someone. Oh, you've already got a threat from True to win. Okay, anyway. Right.
Why is everybody saying I should win, guys? Hold on a
First
second.
side on the line, that's gonna be dropped into hell. Anyway, I guess we should start with introductions, and I think it's only fair if you go first, Pin.
Oh, great. He just changed his profile
I just saw it,
picture.
the stream just updated. No, I think it's only fair if you go first, Pin.
Well, technically, Yuji's first in the title, so...
I don't care, you've been on this enough. You can give Parkin some time to see the format. So go on.
Alrighty! Denji is the main protagonist of, well, the self-titled series, Chainsaw Man. He is a teenage devil hunter with the exceptional ability that he got from almost dying, and he made a deal with a devil! The Chainsaw Man. Devil, I can never say his name right. Pochita, I think. Did I say that right?
Pretty sure that's right.
Pretty sure that's right. Basically, after the death of his parents, Denji found himself the sole inhibitor of their debts they owed to the Yakuza. Left on his own after being given the choice of either paying off his debt or being killed by said gang, Denji would soon run into an injured devil, the devil himself. That was the Chainsaw Man, one of the most, probably even the most powerful devil themselves. They made a deal in exchange for some blood. They would help each other out, fuse together. Eventually, Denji would get groomed. Brought into by the, I guess, main antagonist.
I wouldn't say main.
Spoilers.
Or like a antagonist, Makima.
Okay, actually, really quick. We should probably say, obviously, spoilers for both characters.
Oh yeah, especially for JJK. Just keep that in mind. There's gonna be
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, JJK.
Rest in peace, more like.
Yeah, after a bunch of
Good.
traumatic incidents,
For some time.
yeah, here's a giant spoiler. I'm about to drop it. Better get ready for Chainsaw Man. After Denji wars Makima, he gets a brand new sister. And, we don't really know what's happened to her really yet, or I don't.
We see.
We'll see what happens. That's basically Chainsaw Man. He's a silly boy.
Well, that was a thorough explanation into what the Chainsaw Man is. Are you ready to... Yeah! We got claps on you.
Ah, there we go.
P. Diddy, but with devils! Get that true!
What?
Okay, it's your turn, Poggin. Do you want to explain who is Yuji?
Shit. Okay, so Yuji, normal high schooler, and then all of a sudden, another. How the fuck do I describe this? You got Yuji. He's this normal high schooler, and then all of a sudden, with another teenager named Megumi comes into his life, and apparently he stole a finger for his. Yuji stole a finger for a ritual. God, it's been a hot minute. He stole it for a ritual or something.
To save Megumi. To save
Megumi.
him.
Yeah, okay, now he has to go save his classmates in Megumi. So yeah, that stuff happens, eats finger, and then now he has a demon inside of him. Ooh, and it's the king of curses.
Why is chat talking about Diddy?
It's because I said Diddy.
Oh.
So now with he is put on death trial for eating fingers. Didn't think that would actually be a thing that could happen ever, but that happens. He has to go find the fingers, dies a couple times, gets a shit ton of trauma, and that's really the best explanation I can give.
Yeah. I think that's good enough. I think that's the basic gist of it. Anyway, so I guess we shall just start with what's the basic things that they can do. You know, their basic powers and abilities and all that. So, Pin, I can kind of guess what the Chainsaw Man can do, but can you explain to me, a person who hasn't seen Chainsaw Man, what the Chainsaw Man can Chainsaw Man?
Let's talk about Denji first, of what he can do. Denji himself, he, with having Pochita inside of him, once he consumes blood of any kind, he's able to regenerate from almost anything. Decapitations, burning, basically kind of like how Alucard works mixed with Dio, where he consumes blood, but it's ridiculous regeneration. It's kind of like that. Denji himself has an axe, which he uses to, kill devils. It's not really a super impressive axe, it's just a normal axe, but I think it's still pretty impressive. He also has a chainsaw motorcycle.
Whoa.
I'm gonna put it in the feats chat.
Wait, does he actually have that?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I saw the leaks for that chapter. I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, that's a chainsaw motorcycle, all right.
Mm-hmm. He has a motorcycle that is a chainsaw.
But Asa made that.
Yeah, it is. Anyways,
Keep it?
Yeah. But for now, unless it gets fucking destroyed or something. But I'm using it for this debate. Anyway, now for really quick, in terms of intelligence, Denji, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. let's be blunt here. He isn't the smartest guy in the world. He's very undereducated. Remember, his parents fucking died when he was a little boy. In fact, he even killed his own father, but we're gonna ignore that. But what he is gifted in is battle IQ. He's very, very well trained in terms of killing people. His form of killing people is just, hand to hand, I'm gonna come at you, slicing you to death combat. And since Pochita is now Denji's actual heart, there's a cord that's sticking out of his chest. If he pulls this cord, he turns into Chainsaw Man. Now, you probably know what he looks like. He has chainsaws for a head, hands. You know what that looks like. And this is called a hybrid devil. He has a plethora of abilities. He has, he could just, one of his main ones is just manifesting chainsaws in his body. That's pretty obvious one, I feel like. Would you want me to go into what Chainsaw Man can do?
Yeah. Give a brief overview of what the Chainsaw Man can do.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
This really chainsaws my mans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of his best abilities that Chainsaw Man has is when he consumes something, when Chainsaw Man actually, eats something, he has the option to erase it from existence. He can erase entire concepts, beings, everything. That's how he got around Makima's immortality, is that he ate her with love.
Wait, option?
Yeah.
Like, it's like...
I thought it just happened.
Yeah, I thought it was passive, not a...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I said option. Yes, when he eats something, it will erase it. Recently, he just ate the concept of ears. So ears don't exist in Chainsaw Man anymore?
Oh, fuck, my ears are gone! Oh, Pam,
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, so... That's one of his most powerful abilities, I feel like.
He gets hungry. What if he eats food with that? Does he erase the concept of food?
Well, no, because he has to be Chainsaw Man for that to work. When he's normal Denji, I think Chainsaw Man just eats people. I don't think.
What if I feed Chainsaw Man a chainsaw?
Ooh, that's a pretty valid question from June.
I don't know. I think he would die then. I think he would kill himself.
Keep that in mind, Bob.
Maybe that's how it ends. Maybe that's how
Chainsaw Man's gonna end eating the chainsaw.
Yeah.
And he's just man.
He doesn't really have a ton of abilities, really, by himself. Martial arts, supernatural willpower. He could transform himself by pulling the chainsaw, and he can go back to himself whenever he pleases to. What's really important is his regeneration, which again is fucking crazy. And he basically has kind of immortality. He's able to fully recover from attaining injuries that would be fatal to even devils, like Makima. He has resistance to extreme heat and fire, acid, and transmutation. So he can't be transmuted. So should be it.
Okay.
And if the deal between Denji and Pochita is ever broken, the deal between them in any way, shape, or form, true form of Chainsaw Man will take place, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay, that's a pretty good overview about what I expected from my personal knowledge, which isn't much, even though someone here has been telling me to get into Chainsaw Man for a good long while now. Speaking of that person, lock in. Do you want to explain an overview of Yuji's abilities? What can Yuji do?
Well, if this was months ago, God, this would be the shortest sentence I've ever said in my life. But now, well, he can punch. I mean, he knows martial arts, punches, kicks really good. He has cursed energy. He can reinforce parts of his body, hit harder with said cursed energy, hit Black Flash, pretty much on command. Never got explained. But now, with more recent chapters, he has blood manipulation, where he can heal himself. He can use those projectiles, variety, and shit like that. He has reverse curse technique. He can heal himself. He has soul punches, basically he can punch someone, affects directly to the soul. And now he has a domain expansion, along with the fact that he can also use... what was it? He can use soul cleaves, where he can just if he touches something, he can slash around the body. And the domain just amplifies that, constantly.
Do we know what his domain is?
What's a domain? You haven't explained what a domain is.
What is a domain expansion?
Yeah.
A domain expansion is a barrier or terrain that a sorcerer can put up to apply special effects.
Do we know what Yuji's does?
It can, I already said it, you can apply constant slashes to the opponent's bodies.
Okay.
It never really got explained, though, so I can't really explain it.
It also just took Sukuna to a random place for no reason. Kinda.
Yeah, it took Bro to the, the
life
arrow.
episode.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It was never explained.
If I could mention something, I don't think we know if it has any effects other than the sure hit effect.
Yeah.
That's all. Hang on. What's Black Flash? You just get by that pretty quickly. I think that would be an important ability to explain.
Basically, it's just a really, really strong hit But like you have to be basically in the zone in order to hit it.
I was just
And-
when he was learning Black Flash, and then I stopped JJK.
Isn't there an after effect of once he's pulled off a Black Flash?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, it basically puts them into the zone, gives them first energy back, and just like kind of heightens their senses.
No total mention, L. Yeah, True's got you there.
No, what mention? Toto mention that.
No total mention, wow. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, and I forgot, he has Simple Domain, which can nullify the effects of a domain expansion, but I don't really see what we could use like that against me.
This is very interesting so far. So, like, because what I'm hearing now is that they both have really good regeneration from blood, which is a very interesting concept. So I kind of want to go a different route that we don't really talk about during the cast. But what's the experience of these two like? How do they stack up against their opponent? You know, like, has Denji ever fought someone like Yuji? Has Yuji ever fought anyone like Denji? Pin, you have the floor.
Well, Denji, as I said before, has been trained into devil hunting since he was a child. He's perfectly willing to aim for the weak points of an opponent's body right at the start of the fight. So he has no real like morality restrictions, really. Not like how like Yuji does, where he's like, no, Mahito, please. You know, like, you know. I mean, he doesn't have that posted, but you know what I mean. Another hunter that's skilled enough to be regarded as able to win against anyone else in the world in a pure bare-knuckled fighting. Denji was able to beat him through training. So he's able to beat like boxing masters, martial arts people. So, you know, pretty fucking good. I don't think Yuji's like especially like skilled in terms of fighting, really, is he?
Wait, so you said he beat like martial arts masters, right?
Or like boxing masters.
Okay, does he know the techniques himself? Like, is he a martial artist or a boxer or whatever?
No, but I don't know. Like, maybe
Because
like Denji himself, no, but when he's in his hybrid form, he also has like maybe the experience and skills of Pochita. So, and he's been alive for a long fucking time, and he's fought so many monsters, like a multitude of devils. So it's definitely plausible, I'd say. Because you know, Pochita is definitely a very, 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 very skilled fighter, and he's very dangerous, which is why Makima wants to control him. Yeah. So in terms of experience, fighting tons of devils, able to beat boxing masters, and Pochita can upskill that skill a lot more.
Oh, really quick. I see in the chat, Cormac says Yuji regenerates from reverse curse technique. I assume he's in response to Saul saying that he regenerates by blood. But
Oh yeah, he doesn't regenerate from blood.
it's from what I understand, it's like a mix of the two.
Okay.
He can control his blood flow, and he can like stop bleeding and stuff like that.
Mike.
Jonathan Joestar blood control. Yeah, that's what Denji has in terms of experience. He's more of like a up in your face, chaotic, that kind of fighter. He's not really like a martial arts master or anything, really.
Okay, so what about Yuji then? What's Yuji got in terms of experience?
Well, I just real okay. So he's been in this world for drum roll, please. Wait, isn't that actually a drum roll thing? That's the
I
wrong
think I
kind
do.
of drum roll.
One second, I think I have
6 months. 6 months. 6 months. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so the entirety event of Jujutsu Kaisen, besides Zero, is like across like the span of like 6 months.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's like only like a couple of months, not even like a year.
What the fuck? I didn't actually know that. What the fuck?
Yeah, so he started. He just got that good in 6 months compared to like every single other sorcerer who've been devoting their time and effort to learning it.
Oh.
Because, should I get to the part about his genetics and shit like that, or is that for another part?
You can get to it if it's important to the experience.
Alright, so I did mention Sukuna about the whole possession demonic thing. That is his uncle. His good old uncle.
He got out inside of him.
You got Ankuna.
But who's Yuji's parents?
So you have Yuji's dad, Jin Itadori, who is Sukuna's brother. And then you got his mom, who's Kenjaku.
Oh,
What?
what? Huh?
Freaky ass series. That's something I didn't even know about. That's freaky as fuck.
Did he Kenjaku?
Did he?
So,
Yeah. Kenjaku freaky.
yeah, Kenjaku kind of took it.
So what does these two powerful genetics do for
Yeah.
Yuji?
It just made him really naturally, gifted in, strength and shit like that.
So he has an edge over normal humans in the JJK
Yep, pretty much.
universe. That's kind of cool
Okay.
and
then
weird.
What about the type of foes he's fighting? Is there anything that would be similar to the Chainsaw Man?
He did fight this helicopter head person. It's definitely not similar to Denji at all, but he has dealt with high spinning blades, but he did punch that person right in the head so their blade stopped spinning.
Yeah.
Kind of awesome.
I'm not sure him dealing with something completely similar to Denji. He hasn't really dealt with anything similar to Denji at all.
Okay.
And I would say that Denji hasn't really fought anybody similar to Yuji, really.
I guess
Not something he would. Not really.
What I was thinking was it would probably be a lot more helpful because Yuji's dealt with demons and stuff and cursed motherfuckers before.
He's dealt with people with high regeneration like Mahito.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Any other things you want to bring up, Pin, in terms of that experience?
I think that when comparing these two, I think Denji definitely has an edge in terms of experience because he's been training himself since he was a little kid. He's been with Punjito for a very, very, very long time. He's fought a multitude of devils throughout his life. I think that he just has an edge in terms of that. When it comes to pure skill, I might actually say that Yuji might have a slight edge. Because Denji's, again, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, to be quite honest. But
You can see why Pin's debating for him.
yeah. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck did you do? Alright, never mind. Denji's actually a super genius god
You're not a genius.
who's able to get around the Makima
This
contract.
is an interesting from Art, our resident JJK expert in the chat. Yuji has fought a lot of people who use cutting and slashing attacks like Denji's blades, so he does have experience against that variety of attacks.
Yeah, bro did fight Sukuna.
The thing is, yeah, that's true. The thing that I'm thinking is Denji is really limited in terms of versatility. His whole thing is slashing, which, judging by Odd, Yuji has dealt with before, compared to Denji's never seen a black flash or a domain.
I think Denji can power through almost anything Yuji is able to put out.
And why?
His regeneration is kind of insane.
Okay.
He's able to survive so much bullshit.
But that's reliant on blood, right?
Yeah, and it does depend. His transformation does have a limit. If he doesn't have enough blood inside of him, it will power down. But he can always find more. He will kill somebody to get more blood if he has to.
Okay.
To be fair, if Yuji does slip up with stuff like piercing blood or his blood manipulation against Denji, that could just be free health.
That is another thing. If Denji eats people with special blood, he'll get more power and more strength. And with what Parky said a second ago, with Yuji having specifically special genetics and coding, I'm wondering if Denji consuming even a small amount of Yuji's blood will enhance him significantly.
I don't know, because it also, even with those genetics, it did take Yuji a lot of training to use stuff like Black Flash and all that, and even then, it took
I'm just saying, I'm just wondering what
months?
consuming Yuji's blood would do to Denji.
Mhm.
Is what I'm curious about.
Mhm. Okay, that's an interesting argument, actually. I guess. Do you want to just go into stats? How powerful is Yuji
I think Pin should take the initiative on this one.
Oh, fuck you,
Okay,
man.
Pin can have the initiative on
Why
this
would you
one.
do that to me? Okay, so let's start off with strength. We have one of the most powerful devils, the Gun Devil, able to blow like buildings, like to bits instantly. And Makima slightly upskills the Gun Devil, and obviously Denji upskills from Makima. So I would put Denji in terms of power and strength, probably around small town level, I would say. Or maybe high city block, but I would go with small town level personally. I think that probably fits a little bit better. In terms of speed, he is able to dodge the Gun Devil's bullets. And I think it's like Mach 130, pretty sure? Or, sorry, Mach 140, 421. That's massacred over 1.12 million people in numerous countries in 5 minutes, giving him Mach 508. Makima upscales from that, and Denji upscales from Makima, so super high. Probably like hypersonic, I'd say.
1 second. There's someone freaking out in the chat about what you're saying.
What do you mean? Why are you freaking out over a town level? He blew up the Gun Devil can blow up multiple buildings. Makima upscales from that, and Denji upscales from that. It's obvious logic. You
to
fools.
quote Pin, I went over JJK AP debunks in the debate channel. Remember the debate
makes
channel.
No sense. Do you want me to go into gruesome detail about why?
Bro doesn't know the Gun Devil stats.
What do you? He literally did it on screen.
I will say
or
Pin has
on
done
page.
no research, by the way, so
Okay.
not to outpin you.
I'm literally saying what happened on the page. The Gun Devil can blow up multiple buildings at once, multiple buildings. So you go, oh, he's city block level, and then Makima upscales from that. So that's probably multiple building levels.
Oh, they're saying Gun Devil goes into megaton range.
Why are you saying Pin, please? I'm telling you. Unless you're saying he skills higher, I don't think that's what it is. You fools.
I think they're trying to say that he scales higher.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Small town level makes no sense for Chainsaw Man, you idiots. You foolish fools.
You're not winning the audience vote today. You're not winning the audience vote today. Let me just fucking get that right.
Oh, I'm not winning the vote, huh? Oh.
Yeah!
Isn't...
Well, guess what?
And I don't want to
Denji
vote for you
sold.
right now out of principle.
Well,
Wait a second. Didn't Gojo versus Makima?
Look. And Denji can survive Makima blowing him to space.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that just a singular finger gun?
Yes.
It was a singular bang.
Island! What the fuck? What are y'all yapping about in the
Okay.
chat?
I can help out a little bit with the Gun Devil stats, okay? Do you want my help?
What do you mean? What are you
So
talking
basically,
about?
the original Gun Devil cult did get to town or level, but there was a new cult which is the mass of the Gun Devil as well, because the original cult forgot to tuck that in as well, and that gets
She was gonna join the call.
and that gets to you are not taking the call. It gets to 14.39 megatons to 30.97 gigatons.
Okay.
So
I don't
Oh,
believe that. But sure. Island level Denji. There you go. Are you happy now, chat? Island level strength Denji.
that is just the calc, and if you're wondering how I got those numbers, it's not from a different blog named Makima Manchester Black. That was a fever dream, actually, you all had on my blogs.
What? You could have
Okay.
sent me that? You could have sent
I don't-
saved me.
No, because I deleted
I
my
don't know
blog,
how much.
basically.
I don't know how much this helps, but I went back to look at Gojo versus Makima. They put the Typhoon Devil Storm at 413 kilotons.
I think that's lower.
That's low.
Yes,
Okay,
look,
I didn't know.
Annihilation says, can you all stop? See, look, I'm not the bad guy here.
We say country JJK, holiday.
Are you?
Are you? Okay, let's just move on for a minute. And where does Yuji scale in terms of strength then?
Well, you got the infamous black hole scaling.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. What is that
Do you
scale?
want to explain a bit more?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so Yuki Tsukumo. How the hell did you say her last name? She has the ability to manipulate mass, and if she manipulates it a bit too much, she can cause a whole entire black hole. Kenjaku, as I mentioned earlier, was caught directly in it, and he was able to survive using a gravity technique.
Parky, you're pissing Odd off, dude.
Ogden, shut the
I-
fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Ogden, shut the fuck up. Ogden's in here right now.
So,
Oh, Jeremy is killing himself.
Jerem, you're lagging. Oh, well, never what he says. Too bad.
Oh no, I'm dying?
Yeah, you're
Not
back
anymore.
now.
Okay, sorry to intervene for a second, but I have heard a lot of people say, they're contentious about the black hole.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta argue against that, Parky? Got him quiet. Good job, Jim. You're on my side now.
What? I'm on the side of the people.
Okay, so what are the stats you have apart from the black hole? Because there should be more.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So,
he
all
should
right,
have
no,
more.
it's slipping mind. But Jogo, one of the disaster curses. So during his fight with Sukuna, he was able to drop a whole entire meteor on. I mean, he dropped a whole entire meteor onto that of Shibuya, and Sukuna definitely upscales that for certain, and that was a 15-finger Sukuna. And Yuji was able to keep up and fights Heianera Sukuna. And that... Where the hell?
And that's very impressive.
City level?
That's very impressive. But I'm sorry, but I think
See,
an
wasn't
island
there,
is a meteor. Hate to tell you.
Wasn't there something about...
About what?
Sorry, I'm looking it up real quick. Just because I don't want to bring it up, just in case.
Quick, all
Listen.
my homies who live in Shibuya, yeah, they got kind of fucked.
Listen, I think, you know what? I think that an island is bigger than a meteor. True or false, chat? Now, ignore the one meteor that's like the state of Texas. Ignore that one.
I was
But
gonna say, didn't the
Okay, so...
isn't that the Omni-Man meteor?
ignore that.
Okay, really quick. I've heard this, I don't know how valid it is, but apart from the black hole, isn't there something about, like, a perfect sphere being calced?
From what I
Oh,
hear,
yours.
nobody scales the perfect sphere.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, from
No,
what I
no,
hear,
no,
nobody
okay.
scales the perfect sphere. But from what I know about the meteor, that should also get into the megaton range, right?
Good deal.
That's, at least from my knowledge, that should get into the megaton range.
Well, you know what? I think that's a lie. I don't think it's Megaton at all.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because I hate Yuji. That's why. Fuck him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that gets to 79 megatons. So, okay. That would put them on relative footing. What about this?
In terms of power,
Yeah, what's their speed?
like I said, you know, Gundel, Mach 507. Mach upscales from that. Denji upscales from her. Why are you telling me to shut up, chat? Why are you all against me? I'm literally the Pickle Rick gun to the head meme. What the fuck? Why is that against me today? What's going on?
Dude, this one person just going, do that, and we say country JJK.
What the fuck?
Yeah, not gonna lie, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Let's just move on for now.
Yeah, okay, hypersonic Denji. There we go.
Hypersonic?
I also heard about the Gun Devil card. Doesn't it get to Mach 4000?
I didn't even put it that high.
Let me pull up Gojo versus Makima again.
I didn't even put... And I'm pretty sure Gojo versus Makima said that Makima was faster than Gojo. So, therefore...
I don't think it did.
Denji's faster.
I don't
pretty
think
sure.
it did.
Well, no, they said that. No, they did. Death Battle did actually say that she was slightly faster,
Yes, slightly.
but it wasn't enough to matter.
Okay, in
because
that
of
matchup, but in
Infinity.
this match, we're well. So therefore, Denji's faster than you do. Boom.
Well, I mean, that for all we know, there might have been a speed buff.
Also, yes, and I
Well,
there's
let's hear it then,
definitely
talking.
one-
What's your speed for fraud, Yuji?
Yeah, what's Yuji's speed?
Okay, gun devil fragment speed, Mach 486.
What? G1, are you lying to me? G1, you said Mach 508. You sons of bitches.
I just give you a faster speed, a Mach 4000.
I don't know where you're pulling that out of your ass.
I'm not.
Where are you
I
getting
will
that from?
literally.
Someone saying Chainsaw Man, or correction, Odd saying Chainsaw Man also has light speed arguments.
Send that to me in DMs really quick, would you? Quickly, Odd, save me, Odd-chan! Save me!
No.
Please, let me cheat! I need to beat.
No. Also, why is
Yuji's speed?
why is Saul sending death threats? Oh, that's a racist.
What?
I sent my death threats personally. Anyway, what about Yuji's speed?
Alright, so, getting this one out of the way, you have the, what was it called again? The Kashimo EM wave that Sukuna dodged.
Hey,
It gets like 5, wait, what?
hey guys, just sorry to interrupt you with something, but I'm gonna pull a boogie woogie and switch places with another individual for a minute.
What the fuck?
Shh.
You're interrupting Parking's argument.
It'll work. Give me a minute. A minute. I'm gonna activate my boogie woogie and I'm gonna switch out for a minute.
Is Truett coming in?
I'm about to activate my boogie woogie.
Bro scales to Toto?
I do. Like I said,
Toto scaling.
I'm gonna pull my boogie woogie and I'm gonna switch. Boom! There we go. Hi,
Boom! Boogie woogie! What's up? Hey guys, so definitely not biased at all. Like for anyone specific in this argument, definitely don't lean any character specifically. Anyway, definitely not biased, by the way.
Let me go find your one comment.
I love both of these characters equally. I don't love Yuji more than another one. Anyway, so there's this character, everybody's favorite simp. Their name's Yorozu. Ever heard of him?
No.
Yep.
So Yorozu's pretty awesome, right? And what they do is they create a little sphere, perhaps one of the perfect variety. Do we know of this? Are we sphere fans? Do we like the shape?
Yeah, I like the shape. Why would I like it?
I am.
Well, here's why
I am a
like
sphere
the shape,
myself.
right? Basically, Yorozu's curse technique is converting cursed energy into liquid metal. Now, creating a sphere with liquid metal using E equals MC squared, pretty fucking high. If I'm correct, it can get up to 1 teraton, which is like country. Kind of fucking nuts, if we're being real. But even if you want to try to discount Perfect Sphere, there's other creations, such as like Bug Armor from Yorozu, that get like around, like probably Island, if I'm correct, 10 gigatons, 109 gigatons. So that's all pretty cool. That's about it. I don't have much else to say. It's pretty awesome. And thank you.
Who was just gonna blow a gas
So,
if I didn't let him in?
yeah, I was about to fucking explode because I'm seeing like fucking the guys maximum here town level gun devil. I'm fucking losing it out here.
Oh, quit your yapping complaining.
Yapping complaining. Oh no, boo! Pin your character shit.
Well, you're
But
just gonna
you do, Pin. I'll even help you out. There's like a rela, like a sub rela calc for I think is it gun devil?
Yeah.
Shooting like across. Like shooting to Tokyo from New York with the Statue of Liberty. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I will set up the GOAT Yuji for Kachimo's EM waves.
I'm pretty sure. Oh wow, 4 against 1, huh? Oh, here we go
Alright,
again.
bye bye. I'll be in chat.
You're all frauds.
Boogie woogie. Boom. Okay.
Didn't you say? Didn't you say I was on your side earlier?
Well, not anymore. I'm literally the Pickle Rick, gun to the head.
What did I
meme.
do?
Okay.
That's what I am.
What about speed then? What about speed then? Parker.
Okay, before that all happened, so you have Takuna. Okay, there's a character named Kashimo Hajime, a resurrected sorcerer from the Heian era. Yada yada yada. He has the ability.
I was gonna say I don't think he's from the Heian era. Isn't his entire thing that he didn't get to fight Sukuna?
He's old as shit. Whatever. So he has the ability to manipulate like electricity as a curse technique. So he got to fight Sukuna, and he used EM Wave to fight Sukuna, which he dodged like point blank. And that's like 5 to 7C.
Okay.
So they're pretty relatively similar in terms of stats.
No,
Then.
I think that puts, even if you use relativistic gun devil, I think Denji might have a little bit of speed down.
So Yuji. So okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Saul, because I'm not that good. Unless they're like town level or use a word like that, I'm not good with numbers. They're relatively even in strength, and Yuji's a bit faster.
They should be relatively easily even if you're not using the 1 teraton perfect sphere.
Which again, stupid and pretentious, and
Shut up.
choose wrong.
Which then, yes, and then Yuji should be faster.
Okay.
What are the main win cons of both then? How is Denji gonna win this fight?
So if I'm pretty sure again, like I said, if Denji eats even like a little bit of Yuji's blood, I feel like he's gonna get really, really enhanced because I feel like Yuji specifically has very I don't really know how that would coincide with Chainsaw Man, specifically like JJK's like weird spiritual reincarnation type stuff, and with like Kenjaku. But I know like Yuji is like very much more of a special character in terms of genetics and blood and enhancements like that. So I'm pretty sure like Denji eating some of Yuji, because they're again Yuji's slightly faster, but not enough I think where he's just gonna get Denji would get blitzed. I don't think so anyway.
Well,
they're similar
That is
strength.
I think it is a 5 to 6
If-
times difference.
If I could mention something, isn't piercing blood like something that speed blitzed Yuji at one point? Would that?
It almost did.
Yeah, wouldn't was that used against Sukuna, or like does that speed scale to Sukuna at all?
Yeah, Yuji used it against Sukuna. Choso tried to, but then it backfired against him. But it works mostly for Yuji.
Okay, so it would probably be faster than what Denji can react to. I'm thinking.
Okay.
It's possible, but again, I think that Denji can survive most of what Yuji puts out, and if Yuji's soul split slicing thing, if he actually does land that on Denji, I think that's going to cause a bit of a problem because I think that breaks Pochito's contract, and then True Chainsaw Man would get released, and that just is like an insane huge upscale because True Chainsaw Man is so much more powerful than a lot of characters in normal Chainsaw Man. Like, insanely high.
I think, I'll say right now, I'm actually pretty close on the debate. More than I thought going into the cast.
Because what if Denji eats one of Yuji's hands and he has no hands?
Well, the one thing that I'm thinking of right now is...
Okay, actually, if I could ask something. Could you... we sort of talked about this earlier, but whenever Denji or Chainsaw Devil or whatever eats something, doesn't that just okay, sorry, I'm
Devil of it. It can't be just
Yeah, if it's the concept of death and he ate the concept of that devil, death would be gone basically.
Also, wouldn't that require Yuji to let out true form Chainsaw Man?
Denji can't just do that. I don't think he can't just let Pochito do that. They specifically the way for True Chainsaw Man to come out is their contract needs to be broken in some way.
Yeah, but Yuji or Denji can't do the whole like existence erasure like by himself, right?
I'm pretty sure he can. I think he just did it with the ear thing. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure
What?
he can. Didn't he?
No, Pochita ate the ear devil.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, well, I'm wrong then. Yeah. I guess two for
Spreading misinformation on the internet.
Wow.
yeah. Well, okay.
Hmm.
I can't read, so my bad. But yeah, I think that Yuji's soul split will break the contract, and then true form will come out, or soul punches.
I think another main thing is, what is the maximum limit that we've seen of Denji's regeneration?
The limit?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What
Yeah,
is
what's-
the best thing that he's regenerated from? I guess if there hasn't been.
Okay, you know what?
Here,
I'm gonna go ahead and apply this question to both of you. What are the peaks of their regen?
Let me see here.
I think me and Joe
He's
very
getting
Yuji-
beheaded.
wavelength right now.
Yuji was able to survive like multiple dismantles, all that stuff from Sukuna.
Like-
there's a lot of feats
well,
here.
Like I think earlier, Pim said like Denji got like his head cut off and he regenerated.
So, regenerated
I
from
don't-
being beheaded, regenerated from being bisected after transforming, regenerated from broken neck with the help of a beam, likely resurrected from drowning, started regenerating his lower half of his entire body from being
Wait.
bisected.
Okay, but wait, hold on. I do want to
How do
say
you regenerate?
He has a lot
he
of
needs
feats.
help. Like whenever he gets decapitated like that, he needs help. Like someone needs to start his cord. Like he can't do it by himself unless he's like Pochita or some shit.
Okay, but he did say bisected. Is that like I don't know the exact definition. Is that like when he loses a limb or something? He just regenerates that thing.
Yes.
Okay. Can Yuji do anything similar? Like can he
No.
regenerate? Can he regenerate limbs?
Yeah, he can regenerate limbs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We didn't.
Actually,
we,
I
haven't-
didn't-
We didn't see anything like crazy from his reverse curse technique, but
Didn't Gojo also like heal his like entire leg up back or something?
yeah, he healed multiple limbs throughout the fight with Sukuna.
Ah, okay.
Can
Also,
can he scale to full powered Gojo?
Probably not.
Or sorry,
I,
not
I wouldn't say he scales to a full powered Gojo, but his reverse curse technique might be comparable.
Okay.
maybe.
Also,
I'm
how
cool.
did he regenerate from drowning?
You just get new lungs, right? You just regenerate the lungs.
Yeah.
Well, there's already water
hold on.
in them.
Hold on.
No, you
I have
just
a
create new
panel
lungs.
here for it.
Alright,
Okay,
sorry, that
it's not explained, but I can show a picture. Hold on, there might be nudity in this.
regenerating from drowning is the weirdest thing I think I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, okay, that's literally what happens on the panels. Okay. Here, I'll put it in the feeds chat. Hold on, somebody might be naked.
You guys have fun with that. I have to be back for just 1 second.
You put it in
Okay.
mod talk. Put it in mod talk.
Yeah, I'll
No,
put it in,
naked people.
It's fine. So,
I'll put it in mod chat.
I also put 6 months.
I don't know. Like this, is not, no, they're not really nude. You can see it's like they are nude, but you can't see their boobies or anything like that.
Boobies.
Yeah, so he just comes back after drowning. That's literally just what happens.
Okay. This is...
Yeah. And that's part of like his weird Denji's like weird immortality thing that he has,
Yeah.
where he can just come back. Resurrected from being reduced to a burnt, limbless corpse.
Bro got Jogoed?
Yes, he did. Oh my god! And he just came back.
Bro got Goku time chambered.
Resurrects after being killed by the cursed devil, as well as regenerating both of his arms.
Wait, curse level?
By the cursed devil.
Okay, maybe elaborate on that.
No, I don't think I will.
Well,
Sorry, the guy's gonna win it back.
curse,
Oh my god! Yeah, we cannot show this panel, but like, basically what's happening is the cursed devil is ripping his head off, ripping his rims off, and he just comes back to life.
Okay.
Okay, I was about to say, in a cursed devil might be important in a debate about JJK.
And oh well, no, like they're similar, comparable verses where most of their things would work on each other. I'm pretty sure that's like the thing. I don't think like like you know what I'm trying to say. Like some of the
Okay,
things,
so-
all the things will work on each other.
Their regeneration is pretty on par.
Yeah, and every time now, here's the thing: like when Denji sustains like a super fatal wound, like he gets like cut in half or something, he has to like pull on his cord. He has to do that.
Okay.
And he has gotten a lot better at doing that recently. Like him just pulling on his cord to do that.
So, correct me if I'm mistaken. I think I'm leaning towards Yuji having more reliable regeneration because he can like activate it with reverse curse technique while Denji needs to consume blood.
He doesn't have. He could just not do that unlimitedly, right? He does have a limit in terms of what he can regenerate from.
Well, from the sounds of it, they are like pretty evenly matched in terms of what they can regenerate. Like they can.
I don't know. I don't know if like Yuji can actually regenerate entire limbs. I don't think he can do. I don't believe.
Oh, I think Parking might have said that if again, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he said that Yuji was shown to regenerate something like limbs or something.
Yeah, limbs.
Now that's definitely possible. I could be missing that, but I like because like that's what something like Gojo or Sukuna can do, and I feel like
Bro's literally going, let the bro trust me to not rely on the debate.
I could be straight up wrong, but I don't know. And also, can Yuji attack while using reverse curse technique? Can like he attack at full power? Like can he do a black flash and regenerate?
I think I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure You know what? For once, I'll let Parking.
I don't think he's here right now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot you left.
No, he's
Okay.
No, I'm
Oh.
here.
I was about to go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm a little bit like, could you like, what's the main thing right now?
So
Is Yuji's regeneration comparable to Denji's? Is what we're trying to talk about.
yeah. So far from what I've heard, arguments is they're pretty even in strength. Then Yuji takes speed. Now we're debating over.
Said Yuji's regeneration is limited. For example, he cannot regenerate his head.
Well, neither can Denji without his cord, right?
Yeah, Denji could
without someone else touching him.
Yeah, and also, if I remember correctly, Jujutsu sorcerers are like, if they lose their head, then that's just game over.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting up to the point now where it's time to make your guys' final arguments. I'll put the poll up and then we can decide on who we think wins.
Yuji might be. Here's my argument. Yuji might be slightly faster, but I think they're similar powers. I don't think his speed is going to be a big difference because I think that Denji can upskill from a lot of things, and they're probably his feats I'm forgetting right now, sadly. But Denji, by drinking some of Yuji's blood, I think they're going to be very comparable in terms of stats, and I think that his eating most of Yuji is going to cause him problems because I think it is silly to think about, but I think Denji eating Yuji's hand will fuck him pretty much because I don't think Yuji could do anything without his hands. I'm pretty sure, besides die. And as we know. And I think that Yuji's slicing and soul manipulation punching will release true form Pochita, which I think upscales so much more than Chainsaw Man. It's not really super well known how high he upscales, but I know he's so much more powerful than normal Chainsaw Man is, at least. And I think that he alone can just erase most of Yuji pretty easily. And I think their similar regenerations means that this fight will go on until one of them gives out.
Okay. Well, what's your final argument? Parking.
Alright, so I think that Yuji is vastly more skilled in terms of hand-to-hand or just straight-up combat. He has a lot more at his disposal, his domain, blood manipulations, just basic Black Flash, all that. Oh yeah, and also soul cuts. He is faster, and I think that does give him a good edge. And I still think he's at least a tiny bit stronger. At least, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Saul, do you think we should give our verdicts yet, or?
You can start on your verdict.
Okay. So, from everything I've heard, I think, in terms of martial arts, pretty evenly matched. Also, you probably don't want to be throwing hands with a chainsaw.
Wait, don't forget about Denji's bike. He has a motorcycle. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, he has a fucking motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't know how much that's gonna. Like, does that give him? Okay,
I mean, it's a
this
motorcycle.
won't affect my verdict. This won't affect my verdict because it's being brought up after your final argument. But does the motorcycle give him a speed increase?
And that's
I mean,
a motorcycle.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle.
Okay.
I don't know by
Would-
how much. But,
How big was the speed difference between the two?
Relativistic between the relativistic to FTL, which would be pretty big.
Okay, so I don't think the motorcycle's helping.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So I think pretty even in terms of strength. So neither has a real physical edge apart from Yuji having superior speed, like widely superior. And I think that's his main win con here, since while he has more limited regeneration than Denji, he has a more accessible regeneration, and he's able to not get hit as much thanks to that speed advantage. Along with that, domain expansion should give him a sure hit effect, which could probably give him an opportunity to either cut off Denji's head or something, and would make it to where Denji could not regenerate in the fight without outside help. So I'm going to give my vote to Yuji Itadori.
Do I say my verdict or do I I might close the poll. It's been a minute. So Denji has won the public poll by 1 vote.
You?
Oh, I'm put in a position where my vote determines today's winner.
Wait, did they tie?
No,
No,
you voted for Yuji. The chat voted for Denji.
Oh, okay.
So, I am the deciding verdict for today. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause.
One second, let me pull it up. I got you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
first,
Damn, this is going into this. I'll be honest. I thought Parkin would just win. I was leaning Yuji, but I don't know now. It's really difficult. I think one of the main things here is the speed difference is just insane. Relativistic at best versus the FTL waves means that even if you put them at equal strength, one clearly has an advantage over the other. And with that kind of speed advantage, it just kind of comes
Didn't
down...
True bring that up when he came in here and invaded?
What?
Did True bring that up when he came in here and invaded?
Brought what up?
I know you brought up the sphere.
Yeah, he brought up Sphere. He brought up relativistic Chainsaw Man, and he brought up... No. He brought up relativistic Chainsaw Man for you. So he did something for you as well.
I don't know about that.
No.
I don't think anything he should say comes into account
Okay.
for invading.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, okay, that's fair. Okay, so it's EM Wave versus Mark 20... What was it? Mark 6? Mark 20 something? If you want to discount what True says, then Yuji has an insane speed advantage. They're at pretty equal strength. And like you said about the regeneration thing, Germ, the head gets punched off. It's kind of game.
Yeah. Also, domain expansion,
Also, Domain is a show hit
slash.
as well. So
Yeah.
with the
We saw what.
with the significant speed difference, which Pin has requested now, by the way, with the whole...
I just don't think we should take anything else into account. Only
I
for
also, sorry to bring this up now, but I also do want to mention, when we first see Yuji versus Sukuna, first thing, in their inside his mind or whatever in his domain, first thing Sukuna does, when they start their fight, just cut off Yuji's head. That was the first thing he did.
Clearly, there's a generational instinct. So I think I'm going to give my win today to Yuji, but it was really close for me, actually.
You know, I genuinely, if it wasn't for the speed gap, I don't think I would have been able to decide.
Those EM waves, man.
It's all good. That was a good.
Like,
good
This was
punch.
actually way too. This was so close.
Yeah, but genuinely, it was stupidly kind of debatable. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it. Should I speak about my thing now?
Wait, hold on. I do have one big advantage that Yuji has over Denji, even though I did win, so screw you, Pin.
I think I know what you're gonna bring up.
So, before Shibuya,
Oh, never mind.
this girl named Ozawa came up, and she likes Yuji, so I'm just gonna say Yuji was actually able to get a girl while Denji is still struggling, so I think that as well.
Well, Denji was groomed.
Denji has a younger sister, and the power of family beats the power of love.
Oh yeah, Yuji has no family.
Yeah.
He has nobody.
I am Toretto.
Yeah, family. Okay.
I am the.
I want to speak about my thing now. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Okay, so as I noticed actually, we gained 6 subscribers yesterday. We're nearly at 100, which is awesome, by the way. Thank you guys. Me and True are starting our own Versus show named Doomsday Duel. We're currently working through Father vs. Bellows as our first episode. We're actually in the stage of voicing and editing right now, so it's been a really exciting time for everybody involved. Don't worry, by the way, for people who are like, what's going to happen to DBM Cast? DBM Cast is going to stay the same. This is one I wouldn't change anything without running it by Pin. Pin is also the co-owner of the cast, aren't you, Pin?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't do anything like that. So it just means that you guys are going to get just extra content from this channel. And we are very excited. We've been getting submissions for voice actors. I've been putting all the edits together. It's going to be a great time. So I really hope you guys do check it out when we eventually drop the episode sometime in October. Yay! And
Very, very exciting.
the next
Yeah, thank
time,
you all for showing up today. Oh, we're going for the next time.
Oh, we know the next time?
we do know the next time. We know that the next
Man.
time is going to be me and Pin debating. Back on the wheel. So, Pin, you're going to be up again. I'm not going to say what the matchup is, but we definitely have
Very
something.
excited.
Yeah, we are very excited for that next time. So, October, yeah. No, I won't be 20 by the next time, but the cast after that, I will be 20 years old. I'll be a 20-year-old with the cast.
Old man.
Also, Ganondorf versus Sauron should come.
Sauron.
I don't. Sauron, yeah.
Not Sauron, Sauron. You're saying so.
Okay, listen, I get confused. I get confused easily, okay? But that should be happening a few casts from now.
Yeah.
Maybe after the next one, for all I know.
Just keep it in the back of your mind, basically.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if it happens. Or be surprised, I don't care.
Time you from the chat.
Why's that?
It's not She-Hulk versus Power Girl.
Oh, come on now.
5-minute timeout. This was a really interesting cast though, although I don't want to be timing out people in the chat. I had to time out 2 of you today. You motherfuckers are insane about this matchup.
Yeah.
How
You dare to challenge my comments and what I say? You dare. I'm smarter and better than all of you
Leave me
combined.
get frustrated at the shit that Pin says.
Homelander speech.
I'm better than all of you in every single
What's he
conceivable
streaming?
way. What are you streaming right now?
Who's streaming? I want to watch.
Okay,
Sauron?
I'm going off the cast here. And
Sauron?
Is that Sora?
Sauron.
Sauron.
Here we go.
You might be laughing a little too hard.
True, I'm not looking at the feeds chat. Stop asking me to look. I'm not looking at your pathetic little feeds. I have better feeds.
I'll check beats on stream right now. Oh, the
I have-
fallen devil calculator gets into large island.
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it.
Okay, thank you all for watching. We'll be back 2 weeks' time as always. Maybe by then depending on how much I cook, the episode could be up by then. Thank you for coming along, Poggin. It was great having you to be our second guest on DBM Cast.
I'm
And
glad
since you voted for me,
this
I'm
was
gonna
fun.
rage
I'm
quit.
happy to be included.
Parking, thank you. You were a great challenge. You beat me.
Not really hard.
You could say, stand strong, Pin.
Stand proud, Pin. You were an average debater.
That is what I described it as.
If only I actually fucking wrote notes.